Hi, happy morning everybody. In this class, we are going to discuss about types of economies. In previous class, I was already intimate you people different types of economies such as the simple and complicated economy, controlled economy, capitalistic economy, mixed economy, developed economy, underdeveloped economy. Yes, in this class, we are going to discuss in detail about centrally planned economy, which is also known as controlled economy, which is also called as socialistic economy. Socialistic economy. Here, all the economic activities, consumption, production and distributions are under the control of, under the care of the government or central authority. Central authority controls the consumption, production and distribution. All the factors of production such as land, labor, capital and organization. All the factors of production are owned by government. That keep in mind. And here the government take the decisions about allocation of the limited resources in accordance with objectives to reach the welfare of the economy and welfare of the society. Means the welfare of the people, the welfare of the citizens, the welfare of community is a main goal of the centrally planned economy. Many more countries are adopt following the principles and the norms of centrally planned economy. Example, Russia, China, North Korea. Russia, China, North Korea. Russia, China, North Korea. Not only these three, even Yugoslavia, Romania, Algeria, Austria also adopt and following the principles of a centrally planned economy. That point to be noted. And how the centrally planned economy solve the basic economic problems. You know very well, all kind of the economies are face the problem of resources. Means availability of resources are limited. How to allocate them to solve the basic economic problems? As we know very well, mainly there are three basic economic problems. What is produced and in what quantity? Second one, how these goods are produced. And third one, for whom are these goods are produced? Fondly, they are called in the name of what to produce, how to produce, for whom to produce. Yes, regarding what to produce, the government produce the goods and services which are most useful, most essential to the welfare of people, to the welfare of society. That kind of the goods and services the government or central authority produce and distribute among the people. And number two, regarding how to produce, most suitable technique to produce. Which is the most suitable technique to produce? That type of the technology the centrally planned economy adopt for the production of goods and services. Whether labor intensive technology or capital intensive technology according to the situation of its economy. Means the laborers are available more, it adopt labor intensive technology. Machineries are suitable for the production, machineries are adopted for the production. No, partially labors, partially machineries, that also acceptable in the production. As per the situation, the centrally planned economy adopt the technique for the production of goods and services. Let's we move the third problem, that for whom to produce. Yes, the centrally planned economy major production of goods and services for the achievement of welfare of the people, prosperity of the society, and goodness of the society. And it concentrate on the least category of the people, means who are suffering from the poverty, who are suffering from the poorness, who are suffering from the hunger, and who are suffering from starvation. On that kind of the people, it concentrate and produce the goods and services and distribute the goods and services. Even the centrally planned economy concentrate on quality of life, means it want quality of life, improve the quality of the people, not a quantity of production of goods and services. It want quality life of the people, not quantity. And the centrally planned economy use its all limited or scarcity resources for rapid development of the economy. Rapid development of the economy means where actually it reach the rapid development of economy, there only the centrally planned economy use its resources effectively and efficiently. Therefore, centrally planned economy not work for the profit, not produce for the earning profit, it will produce, it will tends for the welfare of the country, welfare of the society, welfare of the economy, both growth and development of economy. So, centrally planned economy is predetermined. All the plans, all the policies under the centrally planned economy are pre-planned, predetermined by the government. As per that, all the economic activities are clearly take place in centrally planned economy. In this class, we are discussed about centrally planned economy in detail. Centrally planned economy is also known as the controlled economy, socialistic economy, or centrally planned economy. They are all major economic decisions are undertaken by the government. All the factors of production are owned by the government. Yes, here resources are allocated according to the objectives of attain the welfare of the people. Main example for centrally planned economy are Russia, China, North Korea. Not only these, yes, Romania, Algeria, Austria, and the Yugoslavia also adopt the principles of centrally planned economy. In this class, we are discussed about these, and in next class we discussed one more important type of the economy. Till thank you.